Joe Rogan discusses game-changing Dana White boxing rumor with Donald Trump. Joe Rogan has claimed Dana White is close to promoting in boxing when discussing the sport with Donald Trump. White has built an empire in the sport of MMA with promotion UFC, which has been valued at $11.3 billion and has produced some of combat sport's biggest stars including Conor McGregor. The UFC kingpin has long teased a move into boxing, and recently announced that he would be increasing his involvement in the sport in the coming years. He currently has began promoting Irish star Callum Walsh and is expected to announce his plans at the start of 2025. UFC pundit and podcaster Joe Rogan sat down with U.S. presidential candidate Donald Trump to discuss mutual friend White's move, which Rogan suggested is set to be in partnership with Saudi Arabia. The host said during his chat with the former president, Dana is working with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. They're going to start promoting boxing now, and with Dana at the helm, I think boxing can return. Advertisement. The thing is, they want to make fights that other promoters maybe don't want to make because they want to protect their fighter. Controversial fights where it's dangerous, like you don't know if this guy could lose. The Saudis are smart, they just offer a tremendous amount of money and are putting together fights that no one else can organize. They're doing that in boxing. Trump replied, "Boxing seems to be so unimportant now compared to UFC, don't you think? If Dana's involved, he will probably make it good." Can boxing make it? Rogan concluded, "Yeah, I love boxing, it can still make it in the right hands." Trump has regularly voiced his frustrations at the previous boxing model, insisting friend White's brand is far superior. White effectively monopolized the sport of MMA, with the UFC seen as the dominant and leading brand overall with the biggest roster. The investment of Saudi Arabia led by Saudi boxing chief Turki Al-Sheikh, chairman of the General Entertainment Authority, has been seeking to do the same thing. Al-Sheikh has been putting on the biggest and best shows in boxing in partnership with Saudi Entertainment Festival Riyadh season in their capital, including Tyson Fury vs. Alexander Usyk. Fights are being made that were falling flat in the past due to boxing politics, with the likes of promoters Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren brought together. Discussions have even took place over the creation of a boxing super league led by Al-Sheikh featuring all of the promotional companies including Matchroom Boxing, Top Rank, and Queensberry Promotions. This could also feature White, who has pledged to make a venture in the sport in the new year. Heavyweight legend Mike Tyson is one of many who has welcomed the potential move. He said, "That's going to be the best thing to happen to boxing, just like UFC. If you're in UFC, and if anybody's booing the fight, you're not going to see that guy. His next fight is going to be in South Dakota somewhere."